Welcome to Charlie's Chills, where we unravel bone-chilling real haunted stories from around the world. I'm Charlie, your host, bringing you tales from the internet and our listeners that will haunt your dreams. Follow us on X, Threads, Instagram, and Facebook at Charlie's Chills for your daily dose of spookiness. If you're creeped out and captivated, like, share, and subscribe, or follow, depending on your platform. And if you want to dive deeper into the shadows, contribute through buymeacoffee.com/charlieschills. All links in the description. Now, without further ado, let's dive into the world of Charlie's Chills. The year was 2015, and I was on the brink of turning 13. My father had been deployed to North Carolina for military duty as a National Guard soldier. Our home was nestled in a quaint shorts, and peculiar belt-buckle shoes. Curiously, I offered a small wave, and to my astonishment, he waved back. That marked the final unearthly encounter until January 2019, when the inexplicable would once again cross my path. Ladies and gentlemen, we've just ventured into another eerie tale from the depths of the unknown. But fear not, there's more spine-tingling content coming your way after this short break. While we take a breather, remember to follow us on X, formerly Twitter, Threads, Instagram, and Facebook, at charlieshills, to stay updated on all things supernatural. If you've been enjoying these chilling stories, be sure to like, share, and subscribe, or follow, depending on your platform, so you never miss a heart-pounding episode. And for those brave souls who want to support our quest for the paranormal, consider contributing through buymeacoffee.com/charlieschills. So, don't wander too far. We'll be back with more hair-raising tales, inexplicable encounters, and unsettling mysteries. Stay tuned, because Charlie's Chills returns in just a moment. Keep those lights on, my friends. Three years ago, an eerie tale unfolded within the confines of my family's home, a story that still sends shivers down our spines. It all began with a seemingly innocent purchase, a ring from a curious shop known as Earthbound. Little did we know, this ring would open the door to a series of inexplicable events. My mother, the unsuspecting buyer, bore the brunt of this otherworldly encounter. One night, as she slumbered peacefully in her bed, she awoke to a chilling sight. There, at the far end of her room, stood a spectral figure. A girl, clad in a long, flowing white dress that cascaded down to her ankles, with a veil of jet black hair concealing her face, a vision that seemed almost cliched in its eeriness. As my mother's eyes locked onto this spectral intruder, the girl began to glide towards her with uncanny speed. But it was when my mother gazed into the girl's face that terror truly took hold. Her eyes were like endless voids, consuming all light, and her mouth mirrored this abyss. In a horrifying twist, the girl's mouth contorted, opening wide as if unleashing a silent, agonizing scream aimed directly at my mother. Shocked and petrified, my mother recoiled and switched on the light. In an instant, the spectral girl vanished. This nightmarish cycle persisted for an entire month, my mother recounted. Oddly, I paid these incidents little mind, despite my inherent fascination with the unseen realm. In hindsight, I wish I had taken a more active interest. The malevolent influence of the ring extended beyond our nightmares. My mother would discover that, while driving her car, the rearview mirror inexplicably pivoted to face her, regardless of its sturdy build. Near collisions with other vehicles became an alarming norm during her commutes. Eventually, my mother decided to cast the ring aside, hoping to rid herself of this menacing presence. It worked, or so it seemed, for a week passed without any unnerving encounters. But as the days ticked on, the girl returned, defying logic and comprehension. One fateful day, as my mother rummaged through her jewelry box, she stumbled upon a disquieting sight. The ring she had discarded so resolutely lay atop her other adornments. It had returned, of its own volition. Determined to break free from this malevolent force, my mother and sister embarked on a desperate mission. They sealed the ring within a bag of salt, rendering it dormant and powerless. Since then, the spirit has remained dormant, never to haunt us again. However, the unsettling question lingers in our minds: what will transpire should the ring ever be released from its salty prison? Will the spectral girl return to torment us, or will she find a new victim to ensnare in her unearthly grip? Ladies and gentlemen, we've just ventured into another eerie tale from the depths of the unknown. But fear not, there's more spine-tingling content coming your way after this short break. While we take a breather, remember to follow us on X, formerly Twitter, Threads, Instagram, and Facebook, at charlieishills, to stay updated on all things supernatural. If you've been enjoying these chilling stories, be sure to like, share, and subscribe, or follow, depending on your platform, so you never miss a heart-pounding episode. And for those brave souls who want to support our quest for the paranormal, consider contributing through buymeacoffee.com/charlieschills. So, don't wander too far. We'll be back with more hair-raising tales, inexplicable encounters, and unsettling mysteries. Stay tuned, because Charlie's Chills returns in just a moment. Keep those lights on, my friends. 3:30, the time I had been so anxiously waiting for all day. I was mentally exhausted from hours of pointless algorithms and discussions about the assigned book's theme. The prospect of escaping the school building and smelling the sweet scent of diesel that would carry me home had kept me going. When I finally saw those 3 numbers that meant freedom, I bolted into the crowded parking lot. I scanned the rows, searching for the big yellow school bus. "Hey Aaron!" My friend Darla called out, running to catch up with me. "Hey, Dee," I replied. "Any exciting plans for this weekend?" she inquired. "No, just work," I shrugged. Where was my bus? As I continued scanning the rows, something unusual and out of place caught my eye, sending a shiver down my spine. As a junior in high school, what I saw was rare: a tiny child, a girl who couldn't have been more than 6 or 7, standing at the bus's steps. Something about her held my attention and refused to let go. It was as if she had glued my eyes to her, making everything else in the world disappear. Her hair was an unusual shade of orange-red, tied neatly into 2 pigtails. She wore a purple flower dress, which she held in place meticulously. In her tiny hands, she clutched what looked like an old bag from the 1940s. What captivated me the most was the yellow glow that seemed to surround her, casting an ethereal light. "Aaron? Is everything okay?" Darla's voice snapped me out of my trance. "Why, yeah," I stammered. "I'm going to go over here. See you later." I began taking hesitant steps toward the bus that the little girl was standing near. When I turned back to say goodbye to Darla, my jaw dropped. The girl had vanished into thin air. I couldn't believe my eyes. Shaking off my bewilderment, I walked up to the bus driver. various pictures from my I would lie awake for what felt like hours, gripped by an unexplainable terror, until sleep mercifully claimed me. Despite the pervasive unease in my grandparents' home, my love for them remained unwavering. I never once refused to visit. For years, I grappled with my fears just to be with them. I often wonder who or what was watching me during those nights. Was it the spirit of my grandmother's long-departed mother, or perhaps something tethered to the history of that property? I will never know. While the house gifted me with numerous cherished memories of growing up with my grandparents, it also bestowed upon me a fear unlike any other, one that still haunts me to this day. As we wrap up another spine-tingling episode of Charlie's Chills, thank you, fearless listeners, for joining our eerie exploration. Keep the chills alive by following us on X, Threads, Instagram, and Facebook at Charlie Chills. Like, share, subscribe, or follow, and stay connected. For those who dare to venture further, consider contributing through buymeacoffee.com/charlieschills. Your support fuels our haunting tales. Find all the links in the description. Stay haunted, stay curious, and stay tuned for more chilling stories. This is Charlie, signing off.